Drew Albaugh alongside Walla Walla Sweets, Alex Jennings, for the final edition of Players Roundup. Alex, I didn't get you on for a while, and now I've got you on a couple times in a couple of weeks. You're the last one. How's it feel?
It's good. It's a pleasure. Been here since day one, so it's been a fun summer. It's been a good one.
You know, from a progression standpoint personally, and then from the team as well, what have you seen from the start to the finish?
As a player, as me, I think I developed a good amount. Talking with Walla, he knows good stuff about pitching, so just working through mechanics and finding my feel and kind of coming back to that and how to throw harder, consistent strikes and get outs. And then as a team, I think we've kind of grew a bond early on, and that kind of pushed us through that first little gap of the like whole season, but now kind of with new guys, it's a little harder, but we're getting there. After last night's win.
The big win last night. How did it feel to get back in the W cup?
Oh, so good. Gosh, you can't beat that.
I forgot personally how good it feels to win.
Yeah.
And then it happens.
Yep. That walk out to line up to give high fives is the best feeling after the game. I can't beat that.
Especially after the slide. I mean,
gosh.
And now a chance to win the series tonight.
Yeah.
What goes into it? Figueroa out on the hill, starting pitcher for the first time.
I love that. I love coming out there with Fig. He gets outs, he gets quick outs. We need that momentum early, and building off that early, I think, is gonna bring us that win. And I think we're gonna come out with the bang. It's the last night, last day here at Borleske, so you can't beat this. You gotta go out with the bang at least.
How huge is it for Figueroa to kind of have that low arm slot? And I was asking manager Colby this, why does more guys not do it? I feel like it's almost like a cheat code to get more guys out at the plate.
I think a lot more guys just they don't do it just because they're after the velo. I think that's the thing. You're not going to throw as hard down there as you will up top, obviously, but it's definitely a good way to get outs. Good guys down there can get outs like Fig. Through the season, he's been productive, and I think that's going to be huge for us. And I think if I can go out there and drop a few down, I mean that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, what if someone changes up arm slots, and that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah, some people do it. Some people do it on off speed. I'll do it on my slider sometimes and throw it.
You drop down slightly?
Just so they want a little different movement. A lot of pitchers will do that sometimes.
When did you start to develop that side of your game?
That was in high school. I was an infielder, so I would always making throws off balance, with them down low. So sometimes I just drop it down and feel it on the mound. I'm like, oh, that's a good pitch. So why not throw it, kind of thing. Yeah.
Do you miss being in the infield?
I do. Yeah. So I'll be out here taking ground balls sometimes, and just to have that feel again. But the hitting part wasn't my specialty.
So it was the hitting, not the fielding part. That hitting's hard.
It is hard. I mean,
you're a pitcher, so that's your job.
Exactly. I get hitters out. That's the fun part.
Exactly. All right, Alex, we got these pretty sweet hats.
Oh yeah.
They're definitely out there. We got the stripes and all of that. What do you think about it?
I love them. I love the color. Love the stitching. It's a very old school, very comfortable hat. Good fishing hat, I think.
You won't forget about it.
Oh, 100%. It's gonna sit in my house tomorrow.
There you go.
Exactly.
What's your favorite giveaway of the season?
Favorite giveaway? I think the bucket hats for sure.
All right.
The bucket hats.
Reversible. Yeah. Everyone was wearing them on BP. And
exactly.
All that.
You can't beat the bucket hats. Yeah. Everyone's after a bucket hat.
All right. So it's been a great summer.
Oh yeah.
But you ready to go home?
I mean, it's gonna be missed for sure. It's gonna be nice to see some family, go back to college, and kind of put what I've worked on here out and to college ball play kind of thing. But it's gonna be missed for sure. So yeah.
You go around the clubhouse, and guy after guy, saying hi, chatting it up. And the reality of the situation is tomorrow that all changes, right? This group of guys is never going to be together ever again, and it's the sad part of life that things move on. How do you relish in the fact that this summer has been great, but also realistically, some of these guys you're never going to talk to again?
It's hard. Think about we've grown some good bonds here for sure, but we're all after the same thing. We're after that next goal. I mean, later on in life, who knows what can bring us? We can text in the group chat, and 10 seconds later, we have a trip planned to one of their hometowns kind of thing. But it's going to be hard, but it's cool. We're all after the same thing. We're here for a reason, and we're going to continue to take on the journey of our story in a way.
How do you keep those relationships strong?
I think through the game of baseball, honestly. I think baseball's a good game. It brings you all over the world with opportunities. So I think just finding bonds through the game, and I think it'll last a lifetime kind of thing. I think we can hit someone up in 2 months and be like, hey, how's it going? And we'll have that deep conversation as we would have here kind of thing.
And I've been talking to coaches, baseball, smaller world than you think.
It is.
I mean, you go around, there's only so many guys playing, this high of baseball level.
It is.
yeah, you really don't know who you're going to see and who you're going to run into again, if it's on the same team or if it's on the opposition.
Exactly.
Look at a guy like Nigel Fallen, right? On the other team over at the Drifters. So it's been pretty cool. What do you think? What's next for you? Next summer, ideally, what do you want to do?
I would love to come back. It'd be cool to be here, obviously. I think taking opportunities to wherever around the world it can take me to travel and visit different places would be awesome. But I would not be appealed to coming back. And that'd be very nice to be back in Borleske. You can't beat this. It's a beautiful field. Oh yeah.
What's been your favorite memory out on the mound, and then also just on the bus rides, getting food, an overall memory as well?
Yeah, I think as a team, our favorite memory was the Johnny Backus walk-off. The walk-off. Shout out Johnny Backus.
Yeah, shout out. Legend.
Yeah, we ran to the pool, got wet. He did a backflip off the diving board. It was a great time.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I think on the mound was just getting to play again. Yeah. Just not playing those got a few innings last season. I think just playing out on the field with boys behind you, having that adrenaline going. Yeah. I think overall just playing is the biggest part.
Nothing like it, huh?
You can't beat it. Can't beat it.
How much credit do you give the coaches for letting guys kind of run out there? Summer ball, everyone kind of says, oh, it's just summer ball this, summer ball that. At the end of the day, there's still some structure to it, but you're letting to kind of go out there and be free. How huge has manager Colby Walla, Elijah Maris, and of course Leo Rivera been?
They've been great. They're very young, so they've been in. Oh yeah, 100%. They've been in our shoes. They just got out of them. Like some of them, like Leo and Maris, both were playing ball not too long ago, and I think them having that structure and going through what we're going through now has kind of developed us to be better humans and players at the same time. They have their fun on and off the field, but when it's on the field, it's time for business kind of thing.
Right.
Obviously, with games that are like blowouts, we'll throw in a position player to go pitch. You won't see that anywhere. But
you got an AB.
I got an AB. Yeah. So you'll never know what you see. But at the end of the day, we're still after competitive baseball, and that's what we're here to win. So at the end of the day, they've done a great job of keeping us structured from time and place kind of thing.
Well, Alex, I don't think I could say it any better myself. Last game tonight, 7:05 p.m. first pitch against the Springfield Drifters. Thanks so much, Alex.
Of course, yeah.
A blast.
It's been so much fun.
Players roundup. It means a lot for you stepping in, and glad I got you back on.
Appreciate it.
Anything else you want to tell the fans before?
Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Come out to the last game tonight, 7:05. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's get this win. Come on.
Go Sweets on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Go Sweets.
Welcome into Borleske Stadium. Drew Albaugh on the mic, your play-by-play broadcaster for all 9 innings. Here at Borleske Stadium, the last game of the 2025 season as the Sweets take on the Drifters. One last ride here in the City So Nice. They named it twice. The Sweets trying to end off on a sweet note with a victory over the Drifters and subsequently a series win. Hello, everybody. I'm your broadcaster for today's game, Drew Albaugh, taking you through all 9 innings of action. Last rodeo. Last time, thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in. It's been an absolute honor, a blast to be your play-by-play broadcaster this season. But it's not about me. It's about you guys, the fans. So please, if you have any advice about what we should do better for potentially next season or anything in the future, leave it down in the comments. If you got anything that you liked as well, feel free to leave that down below and make sure to subscribe before you get out of here. One last time, I talked to manager Colby Walla about what his thoughts are on the end of the season and how he's looking forward ahead to next year on another edition of Countdown with Colby. Drew Albaugh alongside manager of the Walla Walla Sweets, Colby Walla, for the last edition of
Countdown with Colby.
Coach, we're here. The final game, and the Sweets got a big win yesterday.
Yeah, big win yesterday. A chance to end the season with a series win. So yeah, yeah, come on, let's go. Yeah, hopefully it's celebratory fireworks to end the night, and can't believe we're here.
before all the questions about the end of the season and all of that, would like to flash back to yesterday, snap the 11-game losing streak, a close game, a 6-5 win. How good did it feel to get back in the W column?
Yeah, it was awesome to see us get back and kind of snap that skid. Yeah, fun for the guys. I think the guys were excited. The fans were still around and still excited to hang on to their seats there coming down the stretch. And so, yeah, awesome for the guys. Awesome for the organization as a whole. And yeah, like I said, another chance to try to go get one more tonight.
How huge is it that, in the 7th, 8th, 9th inning, no one's in the concourse. Everyone is watching intently, maybe saying a thing or two to the umpires, good or bad, but they're invested. How huge is that to play behind?
Yeah, no, it's awesome to play behind. It gives us the motivation, the kind of the energy that we need, right? We've talked a lot about that coming down the stretch of as guys' bodies are tired and guys are running on E to rely on the crowd. And so to have them still showing up in a game that means something in a certain way, but also doesn't quite have, playoff implications or anything in it, for them to still show up and be behind us and be supporting us. It's pretty special. I think it says a lot about the Walla Walla community and the city. And I was excited to be in this position in the first place. And so that's been really special. And hopefully we have one more night of getting to enjoy that.
Well, Colby, I want to talk about the other Colby Solomon. He goes out there, shoves in the 9th inning. Barring an appearance tonight, that's his last time in a Walla Walla Sweets jersey. Yeah. Long tenured guy, 4 years. I don't even know that was possible in the West Coast League. How huge has he been? That's kind of set the tone from day one and now at the very end.
Yeah, he's been a guy that's seen a lot of time, seen a lot of innings in different coaches, different teams, and everything with the Sweets wearing the same uniform. And so it's fun to have him around. It's been great having him as kind of a veteran presence and a guy who's very familiar with Walla Walla and what the West Coast League looks like. And so, yeah, it was great to have him. Really appreciated the presence, the maturity, the experience that he brought to our pitching staff. And yeah, fun for him to kind of get to go out with a save in his last appearance, most likely as a Sweet. And so that was pretty special. It's been, it's guys like that stay true and, they keep coming back year after year. And, the fans love it. The fans appreciate him for that. And so it's definitely meaningful to the organization in a lot of ways to have a guy like Colby on the team this year.
Coach, we're wearing colorful hats today.
We are.
I like them.
Yeah, they're great.
They're pretty good. First 1,000 fans get these sweet hats today. Got to show up to the ballpark.
Yeah.
Maybe your best giveaway so far this season. I'd say it's up there. What do you think?
Gosh, the sunglasses were good. That was a fun one because the guys could all wear them during the game. So that was funny.
Basin jerseys.
Yeah, the Battle of the Basin. We like the bucket hats.
Oh,
the bucket hats is a tough one to beat, and guys wearing those for BP that day was pretty funny. So there's been a lot of good, solid, especially in the headwear game. It's been a lot of good giveaways this year.
Some of the guys were like shaping them into cowboy hats and sailor hats.
Yeah, right. It was great.
Very good. Hey, and you allowed them to wear it during BP, and I was talking to the guys. They said that's just kind of the coach you are. Let them be, but also some structure around it. For you personally, as a coach, what have you learned over this entire West Coast League summer?
Gosh, I think a big one has been trying to, I think even, I talked yesterday about guys being consistent and guys showing up every day. And I think as a coach, that's a challenge in itself too, is, no matter what the results might be, no matter how many in a row you've played, hey, can you try to show up and bring the same energy, bring the same focus, bring the same passion to the game when you show up to the yard. And some days are better than others, but I think you strive to do that. And so I think I've been challenged in that way. And, I'd like to say I've grown in that ability. I think also, it's a little different than my past, experience in summer baseball. It's a little different than college with just giving the guys ownership in what they're doing in their development and on their day to day. And hey, making sure that, we create the space for the guys to do what they need to prepare well and to develop, but also knowing that, hey, like trying to encourage them you got to take some ownership and take this on your own hands if you want to get the most out of the summer. And so I think that's been a learning experience for me. It's been just a new thing to try to navigate. And I think we've done a pretty good job of it. I think the guys have embraced it. And so it's been a positive for everyone.
And you mentioned that word, we. It hasn't just been Coach Colby over here. You also got your guys along with you. First base coach Elijah Smaris, third base coach Leah Rivera.
Yeah.
How huge have they been?
I can't thank them enough for all all that they've done. It's been great having them around. I know we all kind of are very different personality types, all competitive and but I think we've been able to kind of bounce things off of each other and really work together all summer. And so to kind of have their perspective, their input in a lot of things has been highly beneficial for me. It's helped me see things in a different light, compared to just my own perspective. And so I appreciate and value that. And they've brought great energy. The guys have loved them. They show up ready to work, and that's all you can really ask for in the summer. So it's been a blast having them.
One word to describe Elijah and one word to describe Leo. Go.
Elijah, vibes. Yeah. Vibes, they did. Leo, oh gosh. I mean, I don't know if there's like competitor. I think that's all that there really is that you can say, is that guy wants to win more than anyone I've ever met. So, winning is his favorite thing in the world, and losing is definitely his least favorite thing in the world. So, I would say competitor.
Kind of the yin to your yang, everyone bringing their own aspect. And it's the reason why the Sweets have been so successful this season. Coach, when you look back over the year, what are you going to miss the most headed into the fall?
I think I'm going to miss, another good one.
They're back like the Boston College guys saying, you're going to miss getting food with the guys.
Yeah, right. Exactly. That's kind of how it feels. No, but I think I'm going to miss seeing the guys interact with one another and just kind of seeing, I always think summer ball is so special because of how close and how strong the bonds grow so fast. And so I think I'll miss that. I'm going to miss the puzzle piece that is sometimes managing, a summer baseball team. In the school year and in school ball, it's a little bit more structured. So there's a little bit more, hey, every weekend when we show up out, outside of injury and stuff, you have the same guys available and you have the same, pitchers scheduled to go on these days. And so in the summer, you might schedule out the starters, but it's truly walking around pregame and being like, hey, are you ready to go? Do you need another day? And so, on the position player, the same side. So kind of that puzzle and that strategy piece of trying to put together the best available players to go out and try to win games with the guys you have is it's challenging, but I think it's a lot of fun. So I'm going to miss that.
53 puzzle pieces. You got the last one, and it's Alex Figueroa making
come on.
Start today.
Yeah.
How about it? What's the decision making behind that?
A guy who's been here the whole time, guys who has played some big roles for us out of the pen, a guy who has been wanting to start a game for a while. He's been a great competitor. He does a good job of throwing strikes and filling it up and setting a tone. So, hey, we'll slot him into the starter position here and see if he can get us going on the right foot and then turn it over to the bullpen guys behind him. But, yeah, it'll be fun to watch him go.
Figueroa releases it by his ankles, a unique thing that really no other team that I've seen has a guy like that in the West Coast League. I've always wondered this, Coach, why don't more guys do that? It seems like a cheat code kind of just to throw batters on.
Yeah, something a little different. I mean, I think there's pluses and minuses, I think, to different guys being able to do it. And, why more guys don't try it? I think it's just because it's so unorthodox and unnatural, for a lot of guys to try to do that. So no one ever takes the risk. And so, it's fun to watch, though, when you see it out there. It's rare, but it definitely catches your eye when he's on the mound.
Coach, while we're sitting here, I feel a few raindrops on my neck.
Don't say it.
I think this is the third time this whole season I felt any rain at all. How huge has the weather been? I mean, we've gone a couple 100-degree days, but other than that, it's been...
Welcome into Borleske Stadium. Drew Albaugh, your play-by-play broadcaster, on the mic as the Sweets take on the Drifters in the last game of the season here in 2025. Walla Walla trying to end on a sweet note, and it's Alex Figueroa, the starting pitcher, out on the hill for the Sweets in his first start, facing off against Jack Brooks. Set, and the first deal clips the upper outside corner. 0-1, a 7:05 p.m. first pitch, right on time on the last game here in 2025. 0-1. Drips in a breaking ball. 0-2 to Jack Brooks. Alex Figueroa with a 2.88 ERA out of Cochise College.
The 0-2. Laced out towards left field, slices over the netting and out of play. We'll do it again on 0-2. Figueroa releases at a very low arm slot. The right-handed pitcher releases the ball down at his shins. One of the many unique things about Figueroa. The next offering misses just a tick low. Another thing, Alex only tops out at 82, 83 miles an hour. Not a big velocity guy. The 1-2. Got him looking, strike 3. Dotted up the outside edge with a breaking ball. Jack Brooks sits down, and there's one gone on a backwards K. In steps the 2-hole hitter, Bryant Starr. Batting third for the Drifters on deck, Nolan Miller. Cesar Chavez batting cleanup. Sam Weber batting fifth. It's Preston Armstrong batting sixth. Figueroa set the pitch. Fouled back, 0-1. Elliott Brown batting seventh. Nick Gimino, the designated hitter tonight for the Drifters, batting eighth. And an old friend, Nigel Fallon, batting ninth. Used to play for the Sweets at the start of the season. 0-1. Right down Main Street with a fastball, clocking in at 79 miles an hour. And it's 0-2. The righty-on-righty matchup, Starr sporting a .222 average. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. Down goes Starr on a sword strikeout. Didn't even go all the way around on that swing. Holy smokes, Figueroa dealing out on the hill early on. Back-to-back Ks, and in steps Nolan Miller. Defensively for the Sweets, in left Cole Rogers. One of the guys that has been here since day number 1, and he finishes out the season with the Sweets. The pitch, right down the middle yet again, an 81-mile-per-hour fastball. Tristan Schaefer in straightaway center. Gunnar Guile in right field. At the hot corner over at third, Jacob Talbot, set 0-1. Misses outside in the other batter's box. A breaking ball, 1-1. At short, an old friend, Trevor T. He's been here the whole season as well. Berkeley Rents over at second base. Nikhil Beasley at first, and behind the plate, Isaiah Chacon. 2 outs, nobody on, the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, a slow roller. Right past Berkeley Rents' outstretched glove. Tristan Schaefer picks it up in center field, and it's Nolan Miller with a weakly hit single on the ground. In steps Cesar Chavez. I'll tell you what, not hit hard, 75 off the bat, on the ground, usually an out, but Berkeley Rents was playing shaded all the way towards the first base bag. The righty-on-righty matchup now to Chavez. Pitch. Circles away. A breaking ball makes it 1-0. Sweets and Drifters, no score, top of the first. Righties 1-0. A little squibber, first base side, foul. Bounds off the chalk. Just a touch, and the count evens up 1-1. Chavez hitting .343 on the season. Went 2 for 4 in yesterday's ball game. Didn't play in game number 1, where the Drifters beat the Sweets 12-4. And yesterday's competition, Walla Walla, a 6-5 win. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, fielded by Rents. Picks it up, sets his feet, throws to first base in time for out number 3. 1 base hit, 1 left on, and the Sweets and the Drifters still tied up at 0-0. Bottom of the first, right after this, on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
It's time to play ball with Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you're more than a guest. You are part of the family. And here's an exclusive offer for all you Sweets fans. Show us your Walla Walla Sweets ticket at your next service visit and receive 10% off any regular price service performed. Formerly Walla Walla Valley Honda, same great automotive family and proud sponsor of the Walla Walla Sweets. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you walk in as a guest and drive off as family.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium, bottom of the first inning. The Sweets and the Drifters, no score. Under blue skies here in Walla Walla. Some clouds meandering overhead, slowly cascading out towards left field. Not much wind as the American flag out in center field, brushing maybe just a tick out towards left field. In steps Cole Rogers, the righty bat, facing off against Caden Hafner, starting pitcher for the Drifters. The pitch hits the basement of the zone, an 85-mile-per-hour fastball. 0-1 to Rogers, hitting .277 on the season, 4 for 8 on the series. 0-1. Misses low with the heater. Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Hafner out of Central Washington University, the incoming sophomore. In just his second game with the Drifters, and 1 inning pitched back on July 31st, the 1-1. Grounded over towards short, gobbled up by Fallen, and he loses it on the transfer. Cole Rogers speeds into first base on an E6. Fallen came up with that baseball as he grabbed it out of his leather with his right palm and then got out of his hand, hit the ground. And there's a runner on first base. In steps Trevor T. The incoming sophomore, in just 1 inning pitched back on July 31st, did not give up an earned run, didn't give up a hit against the Yakima Valley Pippins. And in steps T, batting .272 on the season, the righty-on-righty matchup. Rogers a lead at first, leads the Sweets with 16 steals. The pitch misses high. A breaking ball. 1-0 to T. Batting third for the Sweets, Gunnar Guile on deck. Cleanup, Nikhil Beasley batting fourth. Set at the belt, the 1-0. Swing and a foul tip back into Hafner's glove. 1-1. Batting fifth, Isaiah Chacon. It's Jacob Talbot batting sixth. His third time in the lineup in the last 3 days. He's done that just twice this season. No outs, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Caught him up with a curveball high. 1-2. Batting seventh, Andrew Demonu as the designated hitter. Berkeley Rentz batting 8th at second, and it's Tristan Schaefer batting 9th in center field. Rogers a lead at first, nobody out, no score. The pitch. Caught him looking, strike 3. A breaking ball crushes the lower outside corner. T goes down on a backwards K. In steps Gunnar Guile. Defensively for the Drifters, in left field, Elliott Brown. Jack Brooks back in center field for the 3rd time in 3 games. Cesar Chavez in right. Sam Weber at third. It's Nigel Folland at short. Brian Starr at second base. Nolan Miller at first, and Preston Armstrong behind the plate. The pitch to Guile is laced out towards left center field. Elliott Brown on his horse dives. He can't make the play. Jack Brooks can't come up with it in the backstop. Rogers speeding around third base. Folland gets the ball at his chest. The relay to home. Rogers stays put at third. And it's Gunnar Guile with a double. 2 on in scoring position. In steps Nikhil Beasley. Gunnar Guile checks in with his 3rd base hit in his last 2 games. Went 2 for 4 in yesterday's ball game. Guile's middle name has been extra base hits. I guess that's 3 words, but you'll take it either way. Over half his base hits, extra knocks. Pitch. Whistles high. 84-mile-per-hour fastball, and it's 1-0 to Nikhil Beasley. Hitting .278 on the season. leads the current Sweets roster with 4 home runs. Righty on righty matchup. Corner infield plane in. 1 out. 1-0 to Beasley. Misses low and away. A circling breaking ball. A leverage count, 2-0 to Beasley. Caden Hafner out on the hill. Already working up a sweat as he comes set from the stretch. 2-0. Weasels his way into the zone. Inner edge, 2-1. Fans continue to stream on in down the right field line. A packed day here at Borleske Stadium. Fireworks postgame. Set, 1 out, the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Can't catch up to a fastball up high. And the count evens up 2-2. Sweets and Drifters no score, bottom of the first inning. Gunnar Guile at second base. Cole Rogers at third after reaching on an E6. Big spot here. Set. Kicks and deals on 2-2. A little squibber over towards second. This should get the job done. Brian Starr fields and fires the first in time. Cole Rogers touches home plate, and the Swedes take an early 1-0 lead over the Drifters, bottom of the first. Walla Walla jumps out early. And in steps Isaiah Chacon, wanting more. Gunnar Guile now at third. Chacon batting fifth for the Sweets, hitting .281 on the year. Set. Delivery. Just a tad outside. An 85-mile-per-hour fastball. 1-0 to Chacon as he pinwheels his all-black bat around. Righty on lefty matchup. The pitch. Misses away. Another fastball, and it's 2-0. The last game of the season here in 2025. Sweets try and end out on a sweet note. No pun intended, 2-0. Popped up out towards the left side in foul territory and out of play. Goes into the beer garden, 2-1. Over in the beer garden, my host mother, Jeanette, celebrating her grandkid's birthday. Little Rosie turning 4. Happy birthday. 2 outs, set at the belt. 2-1. Scrapes the outer black. 2-2. Guile takes a lead at third. Hafner comes set at the belt. The stretch in the 2-2. A wave and a miss, strike 3. Isaiah Chacon chases a breaking ball low and away. Out number 3, but the Sweets do add 1. On top 1-0 over the Drifters on 1 base hit and 1 error. Leaves 1 on. Top second, other side on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, your family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Back at Borleske Stadium, last game of the season, and the Sweets out to an early 1-0 lead. Alex Figueroa out on the hill. The righty arm out of Cochise College, facing off against the 5-hole hitter, Sam Weber. The pitch. Whipped over the outer edge. A breaking ball, and it's 0-1. Weber hitting 176 on the season. Went 1 for 4 in yesterday's ball game. Righty on righty matchup deal. Spins and clips the inner black. Weber's behind 0-2. Alex Figueroa's first start of the season. It's been a pivotal piece. The 0-2. Fouled back. Been here since day one with the Sweets. It's been that high leverage arm out of the bullpen all year long. Talked to manager Colby on Countdown with Colby. You can check that out on the Walla Walla Sweets YouTube channel about starting Figueroa today, and said it was just time. He's been wanting to get a start, and he deserves it. No outs. The 0-2 spins away. An off-speed pitch misses, and it's 1-2 to Sam Weber with nobody on base. The Sweets on top 1-0 over the Drifters. Top second. The pitch. Whistles away. Fastball, and it's 2-2. Clouds paint the sky overhead. Peaks of blue all throughout. The 2-2 deal. Misses away yet again. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes to Weber. Preston Armstrong on deck. Figueroa's allowed just the 1 base hit to Nolan Miller back in the first. Set, 3-2. Ground ball over towards third, a bounding hop. Talbot fields the toss across in time. 1 gone. Preston Armstrong steps in. Armstrong hitting just .220 on the season. Originally out of Goodyear, Arizona. 1 out the pitch. Clips the baseman of the zone, 0-1. I thought Goodyear was just for the blimps, but I guess not. Goes to Seattle University. The 0-1 pitch. Misses low with the fastball. Count evens up 1-1. Has some ties to third base coach for the Sweets, Leo Rivera. Leo, an assistant coach over at Seattle U. The 1-1. Misses outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Figueroa is set at the belt. From the stretch, the 2-1. Swing and a miss. A breaking ball dives right under Armstrong's dark black bat. Count evens up 2-2. Concourse is filled up. Fans are showing out. The 2-2. Spins low with the breaking ball. And the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody on base. Walla Walla on top 1-0 over Springfield. Top of the second. Comes set. Kicks and deals on 3-2. Popped up out towards center field. Not super hard hit. Schaefer dives and makes the play. Had to come in. Out number 2. Schaefer smooth as butter. In steps Elliott Brown. Brown hitting .250 on the season from the left side. Batting 7th for the Drifters. The first offering. Just a tick inside at 79 miles an hour. 1-0. Walla Walla on top 1-0 over Springfield early on here in the top of the second. The pitch. This time a fastball hits the inner black. A similar pitch, this time called a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch. Misses low and inside at the ankles. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brandon Lane behind the plate. Lucas Naley on the base paths, the 2 umpires, the 2-1. A ground ball over towards third base, collected by Talbot. The throw to first in time, and it's a quick 1-2-3. Nobody left on, no base hits, and no score. Bottom of the second, other side, Walla Walla on top 1-0 over Springfield in the final game of the 2025 season. And we'll be back right after this on the Walla Walla Sweets Radio Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
In the bottom of the second inning, the Sweets on top 1-0 over the Drifters in the last game of the 2025 season. In steps Jacob Talbot, the 6-hole hitter. Cade Hefner set the pitch. Fastball misses low. 1-0 to Talbot. 1 for 5 in yesterday's ball game. Hitting .224 on the season, the righty-on-righty matchup. Pitch on the way. Ground ball over towards short on a couple of pops. Fallen fields at the chest, the toss across in time. Out number 1, in steps Andrew Deminu. The Sweets on top 1-0 over the Drifters. Bottom of the second. And it's the recently committed Eastern Oregon man, Andrew Deminu. Played at Lynn Benton Community College the last couple of years. The pitch twirls and clips the outer black. A breaking ball at 74 miles an hour, 0-1. Deminu then committed to Eastern Oregon University a couple days ago. 0-1. Misses in the other batter's box with another breaking ball, and the count evens up 1-1 to Deminu. Hitting .250 on the season. Swinging a red-hot bat here against the Drifters. 4 for 7 in the last couple of games against Springfield. 1-1. Misses inside at the ankles. 2 balls and 1 strike to Andrew Deminu. Fans continue to stream in down the right field line. In the windup, the 2-1. Zipped away. Just misses the outmost part of the zone. And it's 3-1 to Deminu with nobody on base. Sweets on top 1-0 over the Drifters. Bottom of the second inning. Hitters count. 3-1. Swing and a miss. Deminu chases a fastball high. His eyes light up, but his bat can't connect. And the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the 7-hole hitter Deminu. In the motion, the payoff pitch. Popped up, back behind the plate, and out of play. And we'll do it again. The Drifters in their baby blue tops, gray pants, true blue hats with the D logo out on the front. 3-2. Laced out towards left center field, a rocket shot. Brown runs and makes the play in the alleyway. 92 miles an hour off the bat. Hung up in the air just a tick long. Elliott Brown, nice jump, and there's 2 gone. In steps Berkeley Rents in his 2nd game in a Sweets jersey, and we're at the last game of the season here in 2025. A late addition last Sunday. The pitch, ripped to right field and down for a base hit. Cesar Chavez comes up with the baseball as he spins and fires back into the infield. And it's Berkeley Rents that comes through with a 2-out knock. In steps Tristan Schaefer, the 9-hole hitter for Walla Walla, out of Albaugh Community College. Squeezes his all-black bat with his bright white batting gloves. Infield shifted towards the third base side as Caden Hafner comes set. Now from the stretch, the pitch on the way. Popped up, back behind the screen, and out of play. 0-1 here to Schaefer, hitting 172 on the season. By the way, that was Rent's first base hit with the Sweets, and it comes on the last day of the season. 2 outs, he takes his lead at first. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Swirls and clips the outer black. Schaefer swings right through it. Behind 0-2. With 2 gone, the Sweets on top 1-0 over the Drifters. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Set at the belt. 2 outs. 0-2 deal. Misses up and in. Some chin music to Tristan Schaefer. 1-2. Schaefer hitless in his last 2 games. His 7 games prior to that, all with the base hit. Rents takes a hearty lead at first. Hafner comes set. Righties 1-2. Swing and a miss. Caught him fishing for a breaking ball down and away. Down goes Schaefer, and the Sweets leave 1 on 1 base hit, no errors, and no runs. Top of the 3rd right after this on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium. Top of the 3rd, Sweets on top, 1-0 over the Drifters in the final game of the 2025 season. And it's not any regular top of the 3rd because we got a color commentator, relief pitcher for the Sweets, Jared Glenn. Jared, how we doing?
Doing pretty good, man. Just,
Nick Jamino's first pitch, he takes inside 1-0.
Practicing in case this whole baseball thing doesn't work out. Maybe I'll go into commentating. We'll see.
Who knows? Hey, you've always said you wanted to do these interviews. We did 2 interviews. You put your money where your mouth is, as the 1-0 from Figueroa misses outside 2-0. And I will say, off the record, although we're in front of over 100 people right now, you were one of the best interviews I've had.
You're gassing me up. You're making me feel too good. But
next pitch hits top rail, 2-1.
I try and be good on the mic. I like to think I have decent skill at that.
Yeah. 2-1. Clips the inner corner. Count evens up 2-2 here to Jamino. Sweets on top 1-0 over the Drifters. Top of the 3rd. Figueroa set at the belt, the 2-2. Misses outside. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So you'd be serious. You'd want to go in. If Gonzaga or Arizona State said, hey, Jared, we need you for a color commentator game, you would step in as the payoff pitch from Figueroa is ripped out towards right. And down for a base hit. Gunnar Guile comes up with it at his angles. He loses it for a moment. Nick Jamino, a hard turnaround first. He pauses and races right back.
Yeah, I mean, if the opportunity was there, it'd be a good gig, It's a way to stay in the game, be around baseball. Love being around baseball, so why not?
There you go. Well, you are, you've been around the game longer than I have, but it was the same mindset for me, when I was on JV and I said, oh, this isn't for me, I turned over to broadcasting. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I respect it a lot. I don't know how you can talk for that long, so I honestly respect it.
The pitch to Fallen is ripped out towards deep center field. Tristan Schaefer moves back.
Got a guy.
Tracks, makes the play. There we go. Out number 1. Okay, so the snap, or the skid is snapped in yesterday's ball game. How did that feel?
Oh my gosh, it was like a weight lifted off everyone's shoulders. Yeah. We were like, when is this gonna end? But luckily we were able to get one yesterday.
Yeah.
So that was nice, and obviously we get a chance to win the last series of the year. So it's always good to have that. In
front of a lot of fans, fireworks night.
Yep.
Jack Brooks steps in, lineup turns around, the pitch on the way. Right down Main Street, 0-1.
You ever lose track of the counts or anything up here?
Out in right field, as long as...
Oh, you're cheating? You're looking at the scoreboard?
Yeah, a little bit. As long as everyone's doing their job here, I'm good. 1. A slow roller over towards short. Trevor T comes up with it, flips to second for 1, over to first. Not in time. Brooks is fast. He was down the line. 2 gone. Double play as a pitcher, is that the best feeling in the world?
Oh, it is, of course, the best feeling in the world. 2 for 1, come on.
Yeah, you gotta imagine that, let's say bases loaded, 1 out. Have you ever gotten out of a jam like that?
Oh, my first college outing I ever had, it was probably like the 3rd week of the season. And
the pitch to Brian Starr spins in for strike.
I came into a game probably like 7th inning, no outs, bases loaded, 1-run lead. And as a freshman, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is scary. Got the butterflies.
The next pitch is a big hack and a miss.
But I remember my pitching coach at the time, Jason Kelly, he gave me the ball, and all he said to me was, the clean version was, whatever, and he walked off.
Right.
And somehow I managed to get out of it.
The 0-2 misses way high.
I went strikeout, pop up, no runs, held the lead, so... That was a pretty cool moment in my career. I'll never forget that.
Yeah, how do you go up from that?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a tough mountain to climb after that.
Yeah.
Sweets on top, 1-0, top of the 3rd, 2 outs. The 1-2 is a hard hit ball towards right field, slicing and stays fair. Gunnar Guile comes up with it, racing around second base. Jack Brooks, the throw over to second, no tag, and now loses it. Trevor T comes up with the ball at short. The throw to home, up the line, not in time. Jack Brooks goes first to home. A couple of mistakes. And the Sweets and the Drifters all tied up at 1 apiece. Top of the 3rd, Brian Starr comes up with a big single, reaches second on an error. Let's talk about that play really quick. Again, from a pitcher's perspective, how hard is that? Obviously, if everything goes according to plan, that run shouldn't come in, but it does. How do you respond?
I mean, that the guys behind you are trying their best, giving it their all to prevent runs from coming across the dish. So when stuff like that happens, it's part of baseball. You don't get frustrated about it, but...
The first offering is a little blooper. T jumps up, can't make the play. Cole Rogers comes up with the baseball at his ankles, does not fire home. Rounding third base and scoring Brian Starr. You snap your fingers, and the Drifters on top 2-1 over the Sweets. And Jared might have to leave the broadcast.
Hey, that's baseball too, right? Jam shots over the shortstop.
Yeah,
you make a good pitch, but finds a hole, and there comes another run. But that's baseball. He's going to keep going. He's going to grind. Hopefully he's going to get a ground ball right here and get us out of this inning.
72 miles an hour off the bat. The first pitch on the way. Misses outside to Cesar Chavez.
This is a big day for Figgy. I think this might be his first start. I know for the summer it is, but...
Oh, you're talking about in general?
Maybe. I don't know. You don't usually see sidearmers get the start.
The next pitch is a hard hit ball out towards center field. Diving Schaefer.
That's a great read. That's a great read right there.
How smooth is that?
That was a great read off the bat.
For my money, Tristan Schaefer, one of the best defenders in the West Coast League.
Great center fielder, yeah.
All right, we got Jared back, bottom of the third. Don't go anywhere. You won't want to miss it. The Drifters do capture 2 runs on a couple of base hits and 1 error. Bottom third right after this on the Walla Walla Suites Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium Suites. Trail the Drifters 2-1, bottom of the third. Springfield comes up with 2 runs in the top of the frame, and Cole Rogers leads off the Suites. And our play-by-play broadcaster, no longer Drew Albaugh. We're throwing it over to Jared Glenn, who's up here in the booth with me. All right, Jared, this is your at-bat. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to give it a go. If I mess it up, fans at home, don't get too mad at me, all right? I'm not a pro at this yet.
No, it's okay.
Cole Rogers stepping up to the dish. My prediction here, I think he's going to put one in the left center field gap, maybe try and leg out or double.
Okay.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, inner half, popped up on the infield. Nigel makes the catch.
Yes. I'm going to give you another one.
All right. That was a quick one.
That
one doesn't count.
That was a warm-up.
My prediction was way off.
Well, I have, for all of you at home, behind the curtains, I have a little cheat sheet, and I didn't give it to him.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I don't have the players in front of me yet, but we got Trevor T stepping up to the dish, number 31. Do I give another prediction here, or do I just let this one play out?
Well, I think you have a prediction here, and if it's another one pitch out, then maybe
all right. I'm going to go ground ball back up the middle for a single. First pitch, fastball, outer half of the plate for a strike.
Trevor T, here since day one.
I know.
He's been grinding it
out.
Yeah. Speaking of, you're called Unk.
Oh, yes. Here comes the second pitch, slider down and away for a ball. Unk, yeah, I've been Unk for like 2 years now, man. That's how you know I'm old.
Yeah.
Pitch number 3 on the way. Ball up and out of the zone, fastball just missed.
You want a tip?
What's the tip?
Let's let the people know what the score is at home, huh?
Score is 2-1 Drifters.
There we go.
We got a 2-1 count as well.
Yep.
Pitch on the way, fastball just inside, ball 3. I feel like I'm changing my voice right now to try and sound.
Well, that's part of it. You got to learn how your voice.
The 3-1. Ball down and in, he walks. I thought he was going to spin to win there for sure.
Yeah.
If he got one, he would have.
You want one more at bat?
Sure, let's go for it.
All right, let's do it. One more.
Gunnar Guile.
This is the one.
Mixed emotions about this guy. I spent 3 years at ASU, and he's a U of A guy.
Oh, are you still a Trojan? Like, are you still with the Sun Devils through and through?
Yeah, I was there for 3 years, so there's roots there for sure.
Right.
But, I'm a Zag now.
Yeah. How has that been, kind of transferring from school to school?
It's been good. Honestly, the only big difference is the weather.
Okay.
But, yeah, other than that, super smooth. First pitch, slider right down the middle. He watches it for strike 1. I could see Trevor T taking off over there at first base, trying to snag a bag, getting the scoring position.
Double-digit steals.
Is he?
Yeah.
Second pitch, slider in the dirt for a ball. 1-1 count, 1 out.
Trevor T's got 10 steals on the year.
Oh, he's already got it.
There we go. Guess who leads the team?
I'm going to have to say Cole Rogers, maybe?
There we go.
Oh, I'm
Correct.
a genius.
16.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. That is, slider just clips the zone outside. I don't know about that. That looked a little off to me. Are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to criticize pitches?
Just a little bit.
As long as these umpires don't go and watch the film, I'll be all right.
You never know sometimes.
Here comes the 1-2. That looked like a changeup down and away for a ball. 2-2 count, 1 out.
So how easy is it for you up here in the booth to recognize these pitches?
Pretty easy.
Really?
Pretty easy.
Because I just say breaking ball or fastball.
I know it's probably hard when you don't see it as much, like playing catch with it and stuff. But, yeah. Ooh. Fly ball, center field. Center fielder's going back on it. Tracks it down. Trevor T takes off back towards first base. 2 outs.
There you go. That was good.
That was okay?
Yeah,
that was all right?
Good. You were on top
I
of the
saw it go in
action.
the air, and I kind of paused for a second.
It's
And I was
okay.
like, oh, wait, I have to talk and let the people know what's going on.
Hey, it happens, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take over the duties
All
now
right,
with
all
2
right.
outs. You can return to your color roll because that'll probably be what you have to do
Yeah.
if you get the call, right?
Probably,
You
yeah.
gotta, work on the storytelling
Yep.
aspect.
It's funny, though. You ask about the pitches. I'll be watching games with my dad on TV at home.
The pitch to Beasley. Drips in.
He'll ask me, he's like, what pitch was that? Because it'll be
Really?
college games, so it doesn't tell you
Yeah.
what pitch it was. And I'm like, that's a changeup. He's like, you sure? That looked like a slider.
The 0-1 to Beasley with T at first. Popped up out towards left field. A can of corn for Brown. Camps under it. Now drifts slightly in. Makes the play on the run. Out number 3. Well, Jared, it's been an honor.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Quickly before we go, right, as the Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1, top 4th, other side, how has it been, experience with the Sweets?
The Sweets, it's been awesome. Getting out here in Walla Walla, great community, great team we have over there, a bunch of great guys in the clubhouse. So it's been a phenomenal experience and definitely one that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
And last summer ball.
Last summer ball, yeah. Last summer ball. Spent it up here in Walla Walla. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
There you go. Full
Yep.
grind, kind of full circle. You ready for baseball maybe to come to a close soon, or are you going to try to fight it out?
Hey, hopefully, fingers crossed, we go to Pro Ball. We'll see what happens.
There we go, yeah. Well, looking forward to following you, Jared. Appreciate you coming up to the booth. First color commentator that's coming up, so I really do appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, right after this, top of the 4th, Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1 on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
In the top of the 4th inning, Figueroa comes set to pitch. Misses low and inside, 1-0 as the Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1. Top of the 4th, Figueroa's given up just the 2 runs, only one of them earned. Set, 1-0. Curveball dances inside, makes it 2 balls and no strikes. Had Jared Glenn on the broadcast. That was a blast, to say the very least. I'm telling you, I've gotten lonely up here, the 2-0. Popped up, center field. Jack Brooks drifts over towards right center and makes the play. And there's 1 gone. Nobody on. In steps Preston Armstrong, a fly out to short his last time up. The righty-on-righty matchup as he twirls his all-black bat. Figueroa is set, the first pitch. Hits top rail for strike number 1. Now, I'll tell you what, it's fun to talk to another human being. It's like, man, this connection thing everyone keeps talking about, the 0-1. A little squibber out towards right, goes over the screen and into the bleachers. A fan with his glove couldn't haul it in as he bangs at his side. I don't know if you're going to get another one there, kid. Gotta stay ready out there. Pounce. 1 out. Nobody on 0-2. Spins away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I'll tell you what, I like my alone time as much as the next guy. But I'll tell you what, 50, some odd games, 1 out, the 1-2. Swing and a foul tip it back into showed Cohn's glove, and there's 2 gone. It's something to say that it's nice not only for my sanity but also for my voice to get someone else talking it up. Now, of course, it's possible, but if you had to measure how much tea I'm drinking this year, you could fill up a bathtub. As Figueroa comes set, the pitch to Elliott Brown squeezes the inside edge. 0-1. Figueroa set, the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball bounding off the plate. 0-2. Jack Demistra, maybe that's how you pronounce your last name there, Jack. Says Jared did a great job, so there we go. Shout out. It's a skill, and I think you can tell if a guy has it pretty early on. Even when I'm interviewing guys, and they all do great at their, players' roundups and stuff, but some of them just have a little bit more comfortability with talking as the 0-2 is tapped over towards first. Picked up by Chacon. Figueroa stomps on the bag as he covers a flip and a squeeze, and it's out number 3. A 1-2-3 top of the 4th. Chacon and Figueroa comb the waters just a hair. Bottom 4 right after this. Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1 on the Walla Walla Sweets Radio Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium. Bottom of the 4th inning, the Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1 as Isaiah Chacon, the lefty bat out of Lewis Clark State College, steps in. Chacon 0 for 1 on the day. The pitch on the way. Fastball misses low at 83 miles an hour. Caden Hafner out on the hill. Nods his head in the windup. The pitch. Popped up, left side of the infield, Sam Weber at the chalk, makes the play at the cut of the grass, and there's one gone. A quick first out, and in steps the 6-hole hitter, Jacob Talbot. 0 for 1 on the day, a ground out to short, back in the 2nd frame. Hitting .224 on the season, righty on righty matchup. The offering, swing and a miss. Talbot goes maybe 3/4 of the way around, tries to hold back on a 74-mile-per-hour off-speed pitch low and away. Can't do so. It's 0-1 with nobody on base. Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1. The pitch, curveball misses low. Count evens up 1-1 in the bottom of the 4th inning. Clouds overhead, some blue skies out in center field. The 1-1. Ripped out towards center field and down for a base hit. Jack Brooks collects on the bounce and throws in. Talbot checks in with a 1-out single, and in steps Andrew Demenu. Demenu 0 for 1 on the day, a flyout out to left field in the 2nd frame. Incoming junior out of Eastern Oregon University, recently committed a couple days ago, hitting .250 on the season. It's really started to explode offensively the last week or so, especially the last couple of games. 1 out. The pitch misses high. 1-0. Demenu is 4 for 7 against the Drifters in Game 1 and Game 2. Comes set. Talbot, a hearty lead at first. From the stretch, the pitch shows bunt, gets it down as it goes off his own shin as he starts to run towards first base. Ruled a foul ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Demanu, as he started to lay down that bunt, was already off to first. Baseball bounced off the dirt and right back into the shin of Demanu. No wind here at Borleske Stadium, a full crowd at hand. Close to 2,000 here at Borleske Stadium. 1 out, 1 on, the 2-1. Drips low with the breaking ball. Hitters count 3 balls and 1 strike. Caden Hoffner's given up just the 1 run back in the first frame as Cole Rogers came around to score. Unearned as he reached on an E6. Comes set. From the stretch, 1 out, the 3-1. Popped up, out towards shallow right field. Chavez races in foul territory, diving. Starr can't make the play. The second baseman came all the way from deep between first and second towards the foul territory, maybe a half of the way down the line from second to the foul pole. Cesar Chavez was shaded towards right center field, maybe a touch more towards center than right center. And it's 2-2 as Demanu stays alive.
Got it down.
Hafner comes set.
Get her done.
1 out. Spins and fires to first base. Talbot dives back. Safe. Just gets back in time. A close call. Bases umpire Lucas Naley said he just got his bare hands back to the bag. With 1 out, the Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1. Bottom of the 4th. Another fire over to first base on a hop. Nolan Miller squeezes his glove. No tag applied. 2-2. Full crowd here at Borleske Stadium. And the last game of the 2025 season here on August 6th. The 2-2, Talbot takes off, fastball misses low, the throw over to second base, on a hop, tag applied, not in time. Jacob Talbot nabs the bag, a runner now in scoring position. It's a 3-2 count to Andrew Demanu. Jacob Talbot, one of just 12 guys that have been here since day 1, and also here game number 53. Payoff pitch, popped up, out towards shallow center field. Jack Brooks drifts under it, and the Drifters have 2 outs. Eighth stolen base on the season, by the way, for Jacob Talbot. Trails just Cole Rogers, Landon Young, and Trevor T. Rogers leads the bunch with 16. In steps Berkeley Rents, the righty on lefty matchup. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Goes digging for a breaking ball low. 0-1. Rents is 1 for 1 on the day. His first base hit in a Sweets jersey came back in the second. Comes set from the stretch, the 0-1. Spirals and hits the inner black. And Rents behind 0-2. A runner in scoring position at second as the Sweets trail the Drifters 2-1. Bottom of the 4th inning as Talbot takes a wide lead. Set the belt, Hafner's 0-2. Misses low in the dirt. A nice stop by Preston Armstrong as he dives to his right, wears it on the chest. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hafner comes set. In the motion. The 1-2 deal. Curveball misses outside. An easy take for Rents. 2-2 with 2 outs. Talbot a lead at second. Infield standard depth. The outfield maybe a touch in. 2 outs. Comes set at the belt. The 2-2 deal. Check swing on a fastball up and away. He did not go around. Count runs full, 3-2. On deck, the 9-hole hitter Tristan Schaefer. He ended the second frame with a strikeout. Looking for a chance at revenge here against Caden Hafner. first, Berkeley Rents is going to have to come through. 2 outs. Talbot at second takes the lead. Payoff pitch. A hard hit ball out towards right field. Chavez reaches in and he can't make the play on the dive. Rounding third base, Jacob Talbot, he comes in to score. Berkeley Rents checks in with a game-tying single to right field. The Sweets and the Drifters tied up at 2 apiece in the bottom of the 4th. Rents 2 for 2 on the day. How about it? The new guy on the block in just his second game in a Sweets jersey. In steps Tristan Schaefer for the first pitch. Yanked off the plate. Armstrong wears it on the chest plate yet again. 1-0. Walla Walla's second run of the game after Cole Rogers scored back in the first. He's on deck. 2 outs. The 1-0 to Schaefer. Ground ball over towards first on a couple of pops. Nolan Miller squeezes and steps on his bag for out number 3, but the Sweets do even the scoreline. On a couple of base hits, Jacob Talbot speeds around on Berkeley Rentz's single to right field, his first RBI of the season. Right after this, top of the 5th, the Sweets and the Drifters tied up at 2 apiece on the Walla Walla Sweets Radio Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, your family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Back at Borleske Stadium. Top of the 5th, in steps Nick Gimino, the 8-hole hitter for the Drifters. Alex Figueroa still out on the hill for the Sweets. In his 5th inning of work, the longest outing of his season, and his first start as well. Tied up at 2 apiece, the pitch is dribbled first base, foul. Rather third base side, and it's 0-1. We're at that point in the season, I'll tell you what. Just sometimes, after 50 some odd games, baseball starts to look like baseball. No outs, nobody on. 0-1, misses high. Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Nick Gimino 1 for 1 on the day with a single back in the second. Hitting .226 on the year. The pitch. On the ground over towards third, Talbot squeezes, toss across in time as Nikhil Beasley makes a nice play on the stretch. A quick 1 out. Nigel Folland, the lefty bat, steps in, rounding out the lineup for the Drifters. Played 10 games with the Sweets back at the start of the season. The pitch misses high and away, 1-0. Hit .250 with Walla Walla. This season with the Drifters hitting .170. Coming into today's contest, you know, he has a .170 batting average below the Mendoza line, the 1-0. Spins and hits the outer edge for strike 1. But I'll tell you what, just a couple games ago before this series against the Sweets, Nigel Folland was hitting close to that .250 mark, the 1-1. Misses low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. And on his homecoming tour, 0 for 8, now 0 for 9 after a fly out to center field back in the second inning. 1 out. The 2-1. Misses away. A breaking ball from Follins, and it's 3-1. Bat Boy went diving for that baseball as it went in and out of the glove of Isaiah Shaquille. 1 out, the 3-1. Hits top rail for strike 2. You know, I love the heart. Last game of the year, and the Bat Boys are going all out. Both teams trying to end on a high note. Walla Walla with a chance to win a series. The pitch is fouled right back. Something that hasn't happened in quite a while, as the Swedes have lost 11 straight games coming into yesterday's ball game. Now, of course, they do snap the streak, and yesterday's narrow 6-5 win. 1 out, nobody on. Tie ball game, 2 apiece. The pitch fouled back. Nigel Fallen giving Alex Figueroa some work. In the top of the 5th inning, 3-2. Figueroa shakes off a couple of signs and comes set. The 3-2. Outside. Ball 4. Nigel Fallen takes a free 90 feet. And Jack Brooks steps in. Brooks 0 for 2 on the day. A looking strikeout in the first. Reached on an E6 back in the third. The only error from the Swedes side today. Came around to score as well back in the third. The pitch crushes the corner on the upper outside edge. 0-1. Sun continues to set behind the right field bleachers. 1 out, 1 on. The 0-1. Popped up, third base side foul, and it's 0-2. A later start today, a 7:05 p.m. first pitch, usually 6:35, 6:05 here at Borleske, but the later start time because of a fireworks show happening post-game. The pitch, another fly out, left field. It drifts over the dugout, and we'll do it again on 0-2. There's been a couple of fireworks shows here at Borleske Stadium. One back on July 4th and on opening day. The 0-2. Swing and a foul tip back into Chacon's glove. A swinging K, and there's 2 gone. In steps Brian Starr. Starr hitting .222 on the year. 1 for 2 on the day with a single in the third. Sweets and Drifters, a close one, tied up at 2 apiece. Top of the 5th. The pitch shows bunt, pulls away. A breaking ball slices the outer edge for strike 1. Figueroa releases the ball from his ankles. The pitch. Check swing on a ball away. Doesn't go around, and the count evens up 1-1. Alex Figueroa told me maybe a month or so ago on Countdown, probably not Countdown with Colby, I guess it's Countdown with Figueroa. Players roundup as the pitch is on the way. Fallen takes off. It's a fly ball out towards center field. Racing in Schaefer makes the play in shallow right center. Out number 3. Well, I'll tell you what Figueroa told me next time he's out on the hill. How about that? After the top of the 5th inning, 1 is left on 1 walk, no base hits, and no errors. Swedes and Drifters tied up at 2 apiece. Bottom 5 right after this on the Walla Walla Swedes Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium. In the bottom of the 5th inning, Walla Walla and Springfield tied up at 2 apiece. As the leadoff man, Cole Rogers, steps in out of New Mexico State University. Spins his all-black bat around, faces the first deal. Hits the basement of the zone, an 83-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. Caden Hafner still out on the hill. The starting pitcher for the Drifters today. No outs, via 1. Rogers watches the pitch dance into the zone. Enter third for strike 2. Rogers 0 for 2 on the day, reached on an E6 back in the first, came around to score. The 0-2, low and away in the dirt. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Cole Rogers, hitting .277 on the season. And yesterday's ball game goes 2 for 3 with 2 walks. Earns the Cascade Natural Gas High Efficiency Player of the Game. Nobody on, nobody out, the 1-2. Popped up sky high in the infield. Ranging under it, Bryant Starr, the second baseman, makes the play high above his head. 1 gone. Sweets and the Drifters tied up at 2 apiece. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning, and it's Trevor T. steps in. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk in the 3rd inning. Hitting .272 on the season, one of just 12 Sweets still on the roster who was here on day 1. The pitch, a slow roller third base side tapped foul. 0-1. On the last game of the 2025 season, the Walla Walla Sweets trying to end off on a sweet note. The 0-1. Curveball, plunk on the back of T, spins 90 degrees and wears it on the numbers. Jogs over towards first. His second free pass of the day. And there's 1 on. In steps Gunnar Guile. Guile out of the University of Arizona having himself a nice day. 2 for 2, a double in the first, singled in the 3rd inning. Hitting .230 on the season. The West Coast League All-Star set at the belts. Hafner's pitch on the way. Fastball misses inside, gets past Armstrong to the backstop. T races to second, stops right there. 1 ball and no strikes to Guile. A runner now in scoring position. Trevor T, a speedy base runner at second. Infield shaded towards the first base back. 1 out. The 1-0. Misses outside with a heater. Clocking in at 83 miles an hour. 2 balls and no strikes. And Preston Armstrong wants to have a quick conversation with Caden Hafner out on the mound. Hafner in his 5th inning of work. With 1 out, the Sweets and the Drifters tied up at 2 apiece in the bottom of the 5th frame. It's Caden Hafner's just 2nd appearance out on the mound for the Drifters, his 1st start. Righty on lefty matchup. T, a lead at second base. A slow breeze out towards left field as the sun has set down the right field line. 1 out, set, the 2-0. Fastball whipped up and outside. 3-0. Pink clouds drifting across the horizon in right center field. A packed house in the last game of the season here in 2025. Set at the belt, 1 out from the stretch. The 3-0 to Guile. Hits the inner black. Just gets the call, and it's 3-1. A pitcher's pitch through and through. Green light means go on 3-1. 1 out. T, a lead at second. The 3-1 is rocketed out towards right center field. Chavez on his horse in the alleyway, makes the play at his right hip. Fires over to third base. Trevor T slides in on the tag in time. Out number 2. The Sweets now 90 feet away from taking the lead. Gunnar Guile crushes it off the bat. Doesn't get rewarded for it, and in steps Nikhil Beasley. Cesar Chavez, a nice jump on the crack of the bat, raced over towards right center. The righty on righty matchup. First pitch to Beasley. Zips away. Fastball makes it 1-0. Beasley 0 for 2 on the day. 1 for 10 on the series. A Sacramento State University product, hitting .278 on the year. The 1-0. A little squibber out towards right center field. Chavez races in and makes the play on the run for out number 3. A couple of gems from Chavez as he flashes his golden leather. And that's how the 5th inning ends. The Sweets leave 1 on 1 walk. No runs, no errors. We'll be back right after this. Still tied, top of the 6th on the Walla Walla Sweets Radio Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, your family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium. Thanks so much, everybody, for tuning in here on a Wednesday evening in the city. So nice. Hey, they named it twice. Why not? Walla? No. You know what sounds better? Walla Walla, as the Swedes are all tied up at 2 apiece with the Drifters. Figueroa out on the hill. The pitch on the way. Fastball misses outside. 1-0 to Nolan Miller. Cesar Chavez, the 4-hole hitter, on deck. Righty on lefty matchup. Nolan Miller has had Figueroa's number, 2 for 2. The pitch. A swing and a tapper first base side. 1-1. So I was talking to Figueroa about how and why he releases the ball at its shins. As close to a submarine pitcher as you're going to see in the WCL. The pitch. Fly ball out towards left field, inside out swing. Rogers races at the chalk. Just a tick foul. Can't catch up to it. One and two here to Nolan Miller. He told me his coach at Cochise College, actually in high school, he released the ball just a regular arm slot. It was a little lower than usual, but nothing out of the ordinary, as the Sweets and the Drifters are all tied up at 2 apiece. Top of the 6th, nobody on base, nobody out. Figueroa comes set. The 1-2 to Nolan Miller. Another pop-up left side. This time it's the third baseman, Jacob Talbot, in foul territory. Makes the play over his red cap. 1 gone. And one of his coaches said, why don't we just try it out where you release the ball? Just go all the way. You're already releasing it shoulder high, maybe. Let's just keep going down. He started maybe at the belt, continuously worked down, and said it's getting even lower the more days he works on it. As the next pitch scrapes the outer edge to Chavez. 0-1. Figueroa set the belt. Pitch. Popped up right side into the bleachers, out of play. A fan gets a souvenir, and we get another strike. 0-2. Nobody on base. Sweets and Drifters tied up 2 apiece, top of the 6th. Last game of the season. Figueroa has given the Sweets everything and more they could have asked for as the starting pitcher. The pitch. High fly ball, deep center field. A rainmaker, Schaefer, makes the play in left center. Splits the difference for out number 2. Sam Weber steps in. Weber 0 for 2 on the day, hitting 176 on the year, just a hair under the Mendoza line. Weber out of Lewis Clark State College. The pitch swirls and misses away. A check swing. Weber does not go around, and it's 1-0. Teammates with catcher for the Swedes, Isaiah Chacon, as they stand maybe inches apart from each other at the plate. The 1-0. Popped up, right side, drifting out of play. The Drifters' man, Sam Weber, now evened up at 1-1. Weber, the incoming sophomore at LC State, one of the premier D3 programs. 1-1. Misses up and outside. So it's 2-1 with 2 outs. Lights shining bright here at Borleske Stadium. Up in the sky, clouds drifted across a dark blue surface. The 2-1. Ripped out towards right. Guile barely has to move as he backpedals just a touch and makes the play. 3 up, 3 down. Alex Figueroa absolutely wheeling and dealing. Bottom 6 red after this. Swedes tied up 2-2 with the Drifters on the Walla Walla Swedes Digital Network.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium. Swedes and Drifters tied up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th. Isaiah Chacon steps in. The lefty bat faces the righty's deal. Curveball drips away. 1-0. Out on the hill, Caden Hafner in his 6th inning of work. The 1-0 deal. A hard hit ball out towards deep center field. Brooks racing back over his right shoulder, makes the play. Holy smokes, what a grab. Takes one away from Isaiah Chacon for out number 1. 98 miles an hour off the bat. Chacon is retired for the 3rd time today. And in steps the righty bat, Jacob Talbot, out of Biola University. 1 for 2 on the day, scored back in the 4th inning to even up the score. The pitch curves and slices the inner edge. 0-1 to Talbot, hitting .224 on the season. Righty on righty matchup. 0-1. Slowly tapped first base side, foul. 0-2. Swedes and Drifters tied up at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jacob Talbot, his 3rd game in the starting lineup in 3 days against the Drifters. That's happened just twice for Talbot this season. The 0-2. Check swing on a ball up and in, goes around, strike 3. Talbot goes down on a sword strikeout. 2 gone, in steps Andrew Deminu. Something's got to give. Sweets and Drifters knotted up 2-2. A pitcher's duel, Caden Hafner and Alex Figueroa. The pitch on the way. Demonu watched one's curve in for strike number 1 on the curveball. In the last game of the season. 2-2, bottom of the 6th, and it's the 0-1. Crackled over the up inner inside corner. 0-2. A beautiful night for baseball. Clouds hanging over in the sky. The 0-2. Swing and a foul tip in and out of Preston Armstrong's glove behind the plate. He taps his glove, wants that one back instead of a strikeout. Demonu behind 0-2. Chokes up on the bats, faces the righty's deal. Watches one sink low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Demonu out of Eastern Oregon University faces the righty's deal. Grounded third base side foul. We'll do it again. Demenu's birthday yesterday, his 21st. A late happy birthday to Mr. Demonu. 2 outs, the 1-2. Misses low and away. Can't locate the fastball. Velo ticking down for Hafner out on the hill. Was touching 84, 85 at the start of the game. That clocks in at 81 miles an hour. The next offering misses low and away. Nobody on base, 2 outs. Payoff pitch. Dribbled over towards second. Star squeezes and fires to first in time. Out number 3, it's a 1-2-3 bottom of the 6th inning. We're all deadlocked at 2, top 7 after this on the Walla Walla Suites Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
In the top of the 2nd frame, grab your rope because we're all knotted up at 2 apiece. Sweets and Drifters giving the fans a close ball game. Packed here at Borleske. And we have a pinch hitter. Caden Young steps in for the Drifters, leading off Springfield. The righty bat facing the righty Figueroa steps in for Preston Armstrong. Armstrong was 0 for 2 on the day after getting pulled. Comes set, the righty steal. Swing and a miss, goes right over a breaking ball low. 0-1, Figueroa in his 7th inning of work. Just dominant. He's given up 1 earned run. The pitch spirals and clips the thigh of Young. An immediate hit by pitch, a runner on first base. And in steps Elliott Brown. Figueroa's first time plunking a man this entire game. As he leans over and gets the sign, takes a peek at first. The pitch shows bunt, can't get it down. The back pick over to first base. Beasley, tag applied, he got him! Preston Armstrong gets rung up, trying to take second, was caught in a rock in a hard place. Isaiah Chacon wound up, showed off the cannon. How about it? Nobody on base. Double play depth no longer for Berkeley Renson. Trevor T up the middle. One out, the 0-1. Misses outside. A pitcher's best friend. A back pick. If you catch a guy trying to steal second and a double play, those three things, bar none. 1-1. First base side on the ground, foul. The most packed I've seen the bleachers this season. I mean, there are people out of a wazoo here in Walla Walla at Borleske Stadium. No place you'd rather be. One out, the 1-2. Foul ball on the ground, third base side, and it's 1-2 yet again. Wind starting to pick up out towards left field. It's been pretty calm the last couple of days. One out, the 1-2. Check swing on a ball low and inside. Did he go? He did. Down goes Brown. And there's two gone. In steps Nick Jamino. Strikeout number 5 for Alex Figueroa. Previously, his longest outing, just three innings in relief. Now as a starter, he's making manager Colby Waterloo's decision to put him out there pay off. The pitch to Jamino is whipped way outside. 1-0. Last game of the season here in 2025. Take it in, everybody. Smile that it happened, and cry that it's over. Both is okay at the same time. 2 outs. 1-0. Ripped out towards right field, over Beasley's jumping glove, and into the corner. Coming up with the baseball, Gunnar Giles, speeding around first base, Nick Jamino. Round second, stops right there. Trevor T cuts it off. A 2-out double. And that's what makes it even more important, as Cody Miller showed on our video broadcast. The fearless leader of the Walla Walla Sweets. GM for 6 years, I believe. If Jared Glenn is Unc, then Cody might be great grandpapa. 2 outs. Figueroa set, the righty's deal. Cracked over the outer edge. 0-1. It makes the back pick even more important now that Jamino doubles, as he's now 2 for 3 on the day. Preston Armstrong most likely would have gone first to home. With 2 outs, off on the crack of the bat, the 0-1 misses inside to Fallens, and the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Nigel Fallens, 0 for 1 on the day, a walk in the 5th frame. 0 for 11 against the Sweets this season. Used to be a Walla Walla Sweet back at the start of the year. 2 outs, the 1-1. Popped up out to shallow center field. Under it, shortstop T. Instead, it's the center field. Schaefer sprints and makes the play. Heart rate started to flutter for a little bit there, but Walla Walla does get out of the jam. On 1 hit by pitch, 1 runner left on a double off the bat of Jamino, but most importantly, no score. 7th inning stretch for the last time this season. Turn your radios up and sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" as the Sweets and the Drifters are tied up at 2 apiece.
Sweet. love coming in here. Everybody is always super welcoming. They always greet me by name. You can tell that everyone here actually likes working here.
My favorite thing about Walla Walla orthodontics is how nice the staff are. They're funny, fun, and they're helpful.
I had what was called 3D braces. They were the same color as my teeth. People would say, "Oh, you have braces?" They didn't even know that I had braces. I highly recommend this orthodontist office.
Welcome back into Borleske Stadium, bottom of the 7th, tied up at 2, the pitch. Curveball hits the basin of the zone. 0-1 to Berkeley Rents, the 8-hole hitter for Walla Walla. 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI single, the 0-1. Another ball that just scrapes the bottom of the zone, goes back to the breaking ball, 0-2. Lucas Guerin out on the hill, the 0-2 deal, zipped outside. A fastball makes it 1-2. Guerin takes over for Caden Hafner. He goes 6 innings, gives up 2 earned runs, kicks and deals. Chopped over towards first, foul ball. 1-2. Guerin out of Lane Community College. The righty arm holding a 7.71 ERA in just 2 1/3 innings of work. The 1-2. Kerplunk, a fastball rides and hits the back of Berkeley Rents right at the numbers. Wore 88 like a champ. Lucas Guerin had him 1-2. A runner now in first, and in steps Tristan Schaefer. Righty on righty matchup, a 9-hole hitter for the Sweets. Rents the lead at first. The pitch takes off, shows bunt, pulls away. Curveball misses outside, third to second, tag applied, got him. A heck of a throw by Preston Armstrong. Rents tries to nab his first bag of the season. Instead, goes down on the base path, and Walla Walla's early threat retired. 1 out, nobody on base. Sweets and Drifters tied up 2 apiece. Bottom of the 7th, wind up 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. Brian Starr charges at the grass, makes the play, the third to first in time. What started out as a leadoff base runner, you blink, clap your hands twice, do a dance, and all of a sudden, there's 2 outs and nobody on. Cole Rogers steps in, 0 for 3 on the day. The righty's deal. Takes a fastball on the outside, 0-1. Rogers hitting .277 on the season. Went 2 for 3 yesterday. 4 for 8 on the season, or rather, against the Drifters. As the next pitch is laced right back up the middle. On the ground, Rogers, a wide turnaround first, stops right there. A 2-out base runner. In steps Trevor T. Bottom of the 7th inning, Sweets and Drifters knotted up at 2 apiece. T, 0 for 1 on the day with 2 walks. From the stretch for the first time. Oh, the pitch. Chopped over towards third, just a little bit foul as it bounds on the wrong side of the chalk. Two outs. The 0-1. Rogers takes up to second base, caught. The throw over to second, slide, not in time. Cole beats it out as Nigel Fallon covers the bag. The throw just a little bit high from Nolan Miller. We've seen Cole do that a couple times this season. It seems like he's in a pickle, and even though he is, somehow wiggles out of it. He's now at second. His 16th stolen base on the year. That leads Walla Walla. Just continues to get it done. A lot of times in those spots, guys kind of try to dance back and forth, doing a tango with the infielders. Cole Rogers decides just to sprint to second base, and it pays off. 0-1 to T with 2 outs. Misses well away. Armstrong dives the back pick to second base. A risky throw. Bryant Starr just flashes and covers in time. No tag applied as he barely got his glove to that baseball and knocked it down. 2 outs, 1-1. Cole Rogers, aggressive out on the bases as he takes a wide lead at second. Lucas Guerin set the pitch. Drips low and away. Just misses the outside corner. 2-1. Fans are staying put in their seats. A fireworks show happening after the game, the last ball game of the season. 2 outs on 2-1. Swing and a miss. Late on a fastball, outer third. And the count evens up at 2-2.
You got this.
Dark blue sky continues to turn into a darker shade of blue. Sun has been set for a while now as the lights shine bright at Borleske. A strong wind out towards left field. Rogers a lead at second, 2 outs. Tied up at 2-2. Bottom 7, the 2-2. Outside. That was a lot of twos. That's where I should have said deuce is wild. That's truly where the deuce was wild. You had a runner on second. You had 2 balls, 2 strikes, and both teams scored 2 runs. But we're on 3-2, so go figure. 2 outs. Set. Payoff pitch. Misses outside. Ball 4. Trevor T takes a base. His 3rd straight walk. And if that's how Trevor T's career with the Sweets ends, it's a pretty sweet ending indeed. 3 walks. Hitting .272 on the year out of Colorado Mesa. And with 2 on and 2 outs, Lucas Guerin has already been gifted 1 out as Berkeley Rents try to take second. Manager Jeff Lyle walks out from the dugout, and Lucas Guerin's day is done. We're going to get a new pitcher. No leash. There's nothing to hold on to your bullpen for. No games tomorrow for either of these teams that are eliminated from postseason contention. And as the Sweets and the Drifters are all tied up at 2 apiece, with 2 outs, Gunnar Guile in a big spot. An opportunity to capture the lead. Still in the bottom of the 7th, we'll take a quick break on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Whatever your printing needs, Abbott's Printing does it all. Signs and banners, rich, full-colored, high-quality commercial and digital printing, direct mailings, full-color business cards, and postcards. If you want a printing job done right, then Abbott's Printing is the place to be. Abbott's Printing provides award-winning quality and outstanding customer service. Visit abbottsprinting.com to view their selection or call 453-8202. That's 453-8202. Abbott's Printing, where the excellence is on paper.
Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is proud to be the official hotel of the Walla Walla Suite. Our guests are sure to get a great night's sleep in one of our recently remodeled rooms, and our 24-hour pool and spa are perfect for round-the-clock relaxation. Each night at Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is followed by a complimentary breakfast included with every stay. At Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla, you can catch some Z's while the Sweets catch some W's. Wins, that is.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, your family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
A big spot here in the bottom of the 7th inning, deadlocked at 2 apiece between the Sweets and the Drifters with 2 outs. Cole Rogers at second, Trevor T at first, and in steps the lefty bat, Gunnar Guile. New pitcher out on the hill, Dylan Ha takes over for Lucas Guerin after facing just 4 batters. Set at the belt. Takes a peek at second, the righty's pitch. Swerves inside at the ankles of Guile. 1-0. Out of the University of Arizona, Gunnar Guile 2 for 3 on the day, a double in the first, a single in the third. Lined out to right, a ball that was smoked 95 off the bat in the 5th. 2 outs. Set at the belt, the stretch, and the 1-0. Ripped up the middle, down for a base hit in shallow center field. Jack Brooks comes up with the baseball at his ankles. Cole Rogers gets the way, the third of the plate, slide, not in time. Preston Armstrong can't come up with it. Diving at second base, Gunnar Guile, he checks in with an RBI double. And the Swedes take a 3-2 lead over the Drifters, the bottom of the 7th. Trevor T now at third. Guile's second double of the day. He's 3 for 4. Starting to heat up in the last game of the season here in 2025 for the Sweets. Nikhil Beasley, the righty bat, 0 for 3 on the day, hitting .278. Set, the righty's deal. A slow roller, left side of the infield. In and out of Weber's glove at third and into left field. 1 run scores as Trevor T steps on the bag. Gunnar Guile checks in at third. And there's runners on the corners in E5. Just like that, the Sweets doubling up the Drifters 4-2. Isaiah Chacon steps in. Was going to be a tough play either way. Not hit super hard off the bat, down the third base line, and Sam Weber moving across his glove. Couldn't squeeze it as it trickles into left field. Righty on lefty matchup as Chacon steps in, waves his all-black bat over his left shoulder. From the stretch, the delivery. Misses downstairs. 1-0. American flag out in center field, waving out towards left as you can see all 50 stars and 13 stripes. 2 outs, runners on the corners, the pitch. Misses down low, a nice stop by Armstrong behind the plate. As he wears it on the chest plate, 2-0. Dylan Ha, just his second appearance out on the mound with the Drifters. Righties 2-0. Right down the middle, an 81-mile-per-hour heater, and it's 2-1. Isaiah Chacon is over 3 on the day, 281 batting average on the season. The pitch, ripped, short, makes the play, Fallen squeezes at the chest, and it's out number 3. Well, I'll tell you what, the Swedes get the job done. We head to the top of the 8th. The Walla Walla Swedes now on top 4-2 over the Drifters. On 2 base hits, 2 walks, a huge double from Gunnar Guile, 1 error, and after all of that, in the top of the 8th, the Swedes doubling up the Drifters 4-2. After this, on the Walla Walla Swedes Radio Network.
Whatever your printing needs, Abbott's Printing does it all. Signs and banners, rich, full-colored, high-quality commercial and digital printing, direct mailings, full-color business cards, and postcards. If you want a printing job done right, then Abbott's Printing is the place to be. Abbott's Printing provides award-winning quality and outstanding customer service. Visit abbottsprinting.com to view their selection or call 453-8202. That's 453-8202. Abbott's Printing, where the excellence is on paper.
Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is proud to be the official hotel of the Walla Walla Suite. Our guests are sure to get a great night's sleep in one of our recently remodeled rooms, and our 24-hour pool and spa are perfect for round-the-clock relaxation. Each night at Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is followed by a complimentary breakfast included with every stay. At Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla, you can catch some Z's while the Sweets catch some W's. Wins, that is.
In the top of the 8th inning, this game has flipped upside down. The Swedes now on top 4-2, a 2 spot in the bottom of the 7th. And in steps Paxton Fenberg, the first guy out of the pen for the Swedes, taking over for Alex Figueroa. Stepping in for the Drifters as the first pitch is laced to left, slicing out of play. Strike 1. The leadoff bat, Jack Brooks. Figueroa goes 7 strong, does not give up an earned run. Domination. 0-1. Misses low. And the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. The righty-on-righty matchup, Fenberg out of Edmonds Community College. 5'9" out on the hill, the 1-1. Swing and a foul tip back into the glove of Chacon. 1-2. Sporting a 6.04 ERA with the Sweets and 22 in the 3rd. The 1-2. Laced out towards deep left center field. Tristan Schaefer over, dives. Did he make the play? He did! Fire me up, Schaefer! Out number 1! Tristan Schaefer makes an excellent grab out in left center field. You could not script it any better than that. What a huge first out in the top of the 8th. Schaefer goes Superman mode. In steps Brian Starr. The pitch. Misses outside. 1-0. 1 out. The offering. And I caught a ball. Oh my goodness gracious. The 2-0. Scrapes the outer edge. During that at-bat, you can probably hear all of the kids screaming behind home plate, and I'm just as giddy as the next guy. 1 out, the 2-1 deal. Low and away. Check swing, he went around, so it's 2-2. A plush baseballs are given out. So it's the 2-2 deal. Fenberg in the motion. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Chacon comes up with the baseball. The third to first in time. So there's 3 out, 2 outs. In steps the first baseman, Nolan Miller. I'll tell you what, I'm pumped up that I made this catch out here in the booth, but what's even better is Tristan Schaefer's amazing grab out in left center field. A real catalyst here in the top of the 8th defensively. Fenberg in the windup. The pitch hits the lower outside edge. I mean, my goodness, you could not do it any better than that. Schaefer's legs looked like it was a cheetah. He was running faster than I thought was humanly possible. 2 outs, the 0-1. A slow tapper over towards third, gloved by Talbot, sets his feet, fires a strike into the chest of Nikhil Beasley. Out number 3. Drifters have only one more chance to work with. The vibes are high. Sweets are feeling it. Last game of the season. Where else do you want to be? Nowhere on the Walla Walla Sweets digital network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
In the bottom of the 8th inning, it's add-on time for the Sweets. On top 4-2 over the Drifters. In steps Jacob Talbot, the 6-hole hitter for Walla Walla. 1 for 3 on the day. Came around to score back in the 4th inning. Hitting .224 on the year. And what could be his last at-bat with the Sweets. One of just a dozen guys who's been here since day number 1 on the last day of the season now. Dylan Ha out on the hill in the windup, the pitch. Right down Main Street. An 83-mile-per-hour fastball, 0-1. Black skies overhead. Wind drifting out towards left field. The 0-1. Scrapes the outer edge. 0-2. A packed house here at Borleske Stadium on the last day of the season. Fireworks after the game. No outs, nobody on the pitch. Swing and a foul tip back into Armstrong's glove as he squeezes it for out number 1.
Come on, lead it off.
Sweets hanging on to a narrow 4-2 lead over the Drifters. And we got ourselves a pinch hitter. Stepping in for Andrew Demanu, Owen Estabrook. Been battling a bug, but steps in as a pinch hitter. His first appearance against the Drifters. Out in the batter's box as the pitch is clanged out towards left field on a line, foul ball. 0-1. Estabrook was in the game back in the series opener, but it was out on the hill in the 9th inning. Goes 1 inning, does not give up a run. 1 out, the 0-1. Curveball misses just a tick high, and the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Estabrook in 3 innings pitched this season as a position player has still not given up a run. 1 out, the 1-1 from Ha. Misses inside and almost hits Estabrook as he does a tango in the righty batter's box. Just misses it. 2 balls and 1 strike, nobody on. Standard depth infield, outfield shifted towards the left. The pitch, laced out towards left field, snared by Sam Weber. 100 miles an hour off the bat. The hot corner is called hot for a reason. That came in scorching. Weber's got to be feeling it on his fingers, but it's out number 2. In steps Berkeley Rentz, having himself a nice day. 2 for 2 with the walk. The righty's deal. Misses up and outside. 1-0. Rentz first base hit of the season came all the way back in the 2nd inning. Doubled up his total in the 4th, the 1-0. A weak wave and a miss. On a breaking ball, Loman outside. Dylan Ha fools him. 1 ball and 1 strike. Righty on lefty matchup. 2 outs, kicks and deals. Misses high. 2-1. Sweets doubling up the Drifters, 4-2. Bottom of the 8th. Could be the last batter to the dish here in 2025. 2 outs. Wines, 2-1. Chopped foul as it bounds off the plate and back into the screen. Deuces wild. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Set at the belt. Shakes off a couple of signs from Preston Armstrong. Now nods his head. In the motion. The 2-2. Misses in the other batter's box. He wasn't going to hit that one with an oar, so he pulls back. Counts full, 3-2. Nobody on. 2 outs. The payoff. Fouled back. Hits the top of the screen. And we'll do it again. Fans at the edge of their seats. It's been meandering throughout the concourse for most of the game. Now, most people back watching the ball game at hand. Payoff pitch yet again. Got him looking, strike 3, 83 outer edge. So a 4-2 lead's gonna have to do. Potentially the last half inning of the season. Everyone, hold on to your seats. This is gonna be a good one. You do not want to go anywhere. The Sweets on top 4-2. 2025 is moments away from fleeting Borleske Stadium. Don't go anywhere on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Whatever your printing needs, Abbott's Printing does it all. Signs and banners, rich, full-colored, high-quality commercial and digital printing, direct mailings, full-color business cards, and postcards. If you want a printing job done right, then Abbott's Printing is the place to be. Abbott's Printing provides award-winning quality and outstanding customer service. Visit abbotsprinting.com to view their selection or call 453-8202. That's 453-8202. Abbott's Printing, where the excellence is on paper.
Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is proud to be the official hotel of the Walla Walla Suite. Our guests are sure to get a great night's sleep in one of our recently remodeled rooms, and our 24-hour pool and spa are perfect for round-the-clock relaxation. Each night at Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is followed by a complimentary breakfast included with every stay. At Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla, you can catch some Z's while the Suites catch some W's. Wins, that is.
Baseball, often known as America's favorite pastime, is about to be a pastime here in 2025 in Walla Walla. The Sweets on the precipice of their last half inning of work as Walla Walla on top 4-2 over Springfield, top of the ninth. Nobody out, nobody on. Jacob Courtney takes over on the hill. Pitch on the way, shows bunt, fastball ripped over the ceiling of the zone. 0-1. The righty bat, Cesar Chavez, in at the dish. 0 for 3 on the day. The 0-1 deal, whipped away. Count evens up 1-1. Courtney working with a 5.74 ERA in 15 2/3 innings pitched. As he comes set at the belt, kicks and deals, 1-1. Fastball crackled over the inside downstairs edge. At 92 miles an hour, Courtney throwing gas. Originally out of college, placed Washington just 10 minutes down the road. Nobody out, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Courtney comes set, the pitch on the way. Spins low, and the count evens up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Before the game today, the host families that hosted all of these players, including myself, shout out my host mother, Jeanette, for always doing good to me, the 2-2, fouled back. And they list out who the host families, who they hosted out on the field. And it said, blah, 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 Courtney, the Courtney family, thanks so much for hosting your son, Jacob Courtney. Hey, no problem. Been doing it for all 20 years of his life. No outs. Nobody on, 2-2. Just a tick outside. A 91-mile-per-hour fastball, and the count runs full 3-2. Nobody on base, nobody out. Sweets on top, 4-2. Top of the ninth, trying to end the season on a bang. Payoff pitch. Right back up the middle, a hard grounder, fielded on the slide by Rents, the third to first, high. Nikhil Beasley can't come up with the baseball in E4. Berkeley Rents air mails it to first. Do you feel that in the air? It's the tension starting to get thicker. In steps Sam Weber. Rents was looking smooth at second. On a slide, made the stop. And then forgot how to do the easy part of his job. The pitch to Weber. Spiked low in the turf. Isaiah Chacon keeps it in front of him. 1-0. Weber 0 for 3 on the day, hitting 176 on the season. Chavez, a lead at first. Weber represents the tying run. Sweets on top, 4-2. Top 9. Set. The 1-0. Grounded up the middle. T flips to second for 1. Over to first. Not in time. Almost 2. The Sweets do get 1. A bang-bang play. But it did look like Weber was just a hair in time. Bang play. But it did look like Weber was just. In steps the catcher, Caden Young. Pinch hit for Preston Armstrong back in the 7th inning. He walked. Walla Walla trying to hang on. It was never going to be easy. But if they can get it done, boy, would it sure be sweet.
Here we go, Sweets.
And I got way more sweet puns on the way, so don't you worry about it. 1 out. Courtney set the pitch. Curveball dances way high upstairs. Isaiah Chacon can't come up with it. Jogging to second base, Sam Weber, as he stops right there. The only thing that puts out of play is the double play. But the guy that really matters is at the dish, the tying run, Caden Young. Courtney leans in as he dangles his arm at his right hip, swaying back and forth in the breeze like a pendulum on a clock. 1 out, the 1-0. Misses inside at the belt. A 90-mile-per-hour fastball, 2-0. Caden Young with 1 home run on the season. It came back against the Port Angeles Lefties on July 26th, less than 2 weeks ago. 2-0. Misses low and away. Isaiah Chacon can't come up with it yet again. Ranging to third, Weber. Now, once again, the runner on third base doesn't matter all too much with the Sweets on top, 4-2. It was a 2-spot for Walla Walla that's propelled the 4-2 lead back in that 7th frame. 3-0. Misses low, ball 4. Chacon keeps it in front of him. Preston Armstrong walks. The go-ahead run steps in. Elliott Brown. And manager Colby Waddle paces out. Gonna have a chat with Jacob Courtney. He's faced the minimum. Could be pulled right here, who knows. Gotta go for broke. No need to save the bullpen. Jacob Courtney's stock has been trending upwards. His last time out goes 3 innings, does not give up an earned run, gets out of a big spot with the bases loaded and 1 out. Back on July 23rd in the start right before that against the Bend Elks, 2 2/3, came in with runners on second and third, 1 out. He got out of that jam. Now, with runners on the corners, can he get out of this jam? The most packed Borleske Stadium has been. 1 out, the Sweets on top, 4-2 over the Drifters, but the plot has thickened. Brown 0 for 3 on the day, hitting .250 on the season. Has the righty-lefty matchup. Jacob Courtney gets the sign. Weber at third, Armstrong, Young at first, the pitch. Misses low. No, it hits the zone at 90 miles an hour. Courtney ahead 0-1. Steps back in, Sweets hanging on to a 4-2 lead. 2 on. The 0-1. Misses downstairs, Chacon, a nice stop, keeps the tying run at first base. Also the double play ball still in play. As Berkeley Rents and Trevor T up the middle, squeezing towards the second base bag. How poetic would it be if the Sweets end the 2025 season on a double play ball? A season of triumphs, a season of valleys. The 1-1. Crackles the corner, 1-2. Up, down, sideways, and everywhere in between. 2025 has been a turbulent yet rewarding season for the Sweets. Can they end it off on a bang? 1 out, 2 on, the 1-2. Fouled back. We'll do it again. Look for something low in the zone here, trying to induce the double play ball. He has the pitches to work with. 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 out. Runners on the corners. Sweets on top, 4-2, top of the 9th. Elliott Brown in at the dish. The 1-2. Fly back over the screen yet again. Can the Sweets shake hands with victory in the last game of the 2025 season? A packed Borleske. Sweets ahead 4-2. The 1-2. Inside at the knees. Count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Weber at third. Armstrong at first. Double play depth up the middle. Trevor T. and Berkeley Rentz. It's the 8-hole hitter, Nick Jamino, on deck. As Courtney gets the sign in, comes set at the chest. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, goes 5-hole between Chacon's legs. A catch-22 as Armstrong reaches second, but there's 2 gone. Tying run, now 2 bases away from touching home. In steps Nick Jamino. Not the guy you want to face. 2 for 3 on the day. He doubled his last time up in the 7th. In yesterday's ball game goes 1 for 4. The day before that, 2 for 4. Swinging a red-hot bat. Can Courtney stifle the end of the game here and send the Drifters home? 2 on in scoring position. Top of the 9th. Sweets on top, 4-2. 2 outs. The pitch. Hits the outer edge. Strike 1. 2025, a year to remember. Can the Sweets close it out on a dub? 2 outs, 0-1. Hits the outer edge, a fastball. Borleske starts to come to life. 2 strikes, 2 outs. The tying run at second baseman Sam Weber, Young at third. Top of the 9th, the Sweets lead 4-2 over the Drifters. Courtney, set, stretch, pitch. Outside. At 92 miles an hour, a stone cold take by Nick Jamino. Courtney gets the sign. Comes set. 2 on in scoring position, 2 outs. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Borleske goes berserk, and the Sweets close out 2025 with a 4-2 victory. How sweet it is! Take it all in, folks. It doesn't get any better than this. Under the starry sky here in Walla Walla, the Sweets close out with a 4-2 victory, a series win over the Drifters, a season that will go down in the record books. Walla Walla, peaks and valleys. At one point, the Sweets seemed to be destined for a playoff spot. Then an 11-game losing streak sent the direction in the other way. However, in the last couple games of the season, Walla Walla, ironically, finishes out on a sweet note. Back-to-back wins, and the Walla Walla Sweets have won yet another game against the Springfield Drifters 4-2. Fireworks show post-game. We're going to have that right here on the screen. The Sweets end their season. Walla Walla finishes 24-30. They finish 5th in the South. But overall, it's been a season of joy, a season of heartbreak, and most of all, a season that no one will ever forget. First, some thank yous to hand out. For everyone working behind the scenes, by name, thank you so much. To every camera operator that stepped in, Stanley, Thomas, Angelina, Cosmo, thank you all so much. Cameron as well, who stepped in and also produced the ball game for a couple games there last week. You guys all mean the world. This couldn't happen without you. For Luke on Point Streak, I rely on Point Streak pretty much every broadcast. Without you, my friend, we could not get this done. Up here in the booth, Mark on the mic, the voice of the Walla Walla Sweets, killing it as usual. Thanks so much, Mark. Gabe over there, the sound man, running it from the board. Borleske Stadium would sound differently without Gabe. Thank you so much. For GM and assistant GM, Cody and Tommy, thanks for giving me a chance. It means a lot, something I'll never forget. Couldn't do it without you. To my parents and everyone else supporting me at home and outside of Walla Walla, your love and support means the world to me. Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am now. And finally, Isabel, thanks so much for running it up every single game, day in and day out, working on the boards. Isabel's still working right now, talking to their camera operators about the fireworks show, and that's just the type of worker they are. Always grinding, and the broadcast would literally not run without them. Thank you so much, everybody. For one final time, I'm Drew Albaugh, saying so long and good night. From Walla Walla, Washington, 2025, I bid you adieu.
You guys ready for the fireworks show? Come on, say no. All right, we'll wait. All right, press you in. Are you guys ready for a fireworks show? All right, we're ready to watch it, or what are we doing? You guys know to hurry up. We're starting to back there with the lights, and we got rain coming. There's some hustle. All right, we're going to count down from 10. The lights are going to go out. We're going to have one hand in the summer fire show. Again, please thank you again for your support this summer. It means a lot to everybody. It means a lot to me to guys come out here and support this team year after year. You guys truly are the best fans of the West Coast League. So thank you for your continued support.
Bear with us, folks. You thought you heard my voice for the last time. Well, the fireworks isn't working right now. We will try to fix this technical difficulty as much as we can, but at the end of the day, if fire doesn't happen in the sky, There's a little thing called YouTube. Go back to July 4th. We had that broadcasted. Just act like it was today. As the Swedes beat the Drifters 4-2. No fire in the sky as of right now. A comedic way to end 2025 for the Swedes here. A black screen, trust me, that's how it looks in real life too. Nothing to look at. American flag blown in the distance, illuminated in light. That's about the only thing that you can see. The fans all resting down the third base line. Once again, everybody who is still listening, watching, tuning in, appreciate each and every one of you. I did my round of thank yous, but I forgot to say thank you to you guys, the fans. It could not happen without all of you. Continue to support the Swedes. If you're just tuning in because you have a friend or family member who is playing for Walla Walla, well, hopefully this season was enough to make you a lifelong Swede fan, and you can at very least tune back into the broadcast once in a while. It means a lot. Thanks so much. It's been, and the summer is going to continue until there's either fireworks in the sky or riots in the building. Either way, it's going to go down with a bang. Finish my sentence. I said bang. Still nothing in the sky. The fans are dwindling by the moment. All 59 of you still tuning in to see a digital fireworks show. Wow. If you're not subscribed, then I don't know how we get any subscribers, because you're the faithful of faithful. At this point, everyone's just having a slumber party at Borleske. We've turned off the lights so people can go to bed. So I'm not an expert with fireworks, but I've heard how you make it go up is you light a spark and the fuse burns. There's been a little bit of rain earlier in the day. I'm just speculating, who knows? Wind is blowing to left, but we haven't seen anything. This is comical. I don't know if there's any way to describe it other than comical. My last job as the Swedes play-by-play broadcaster, other than writing articles and stuff, my last job on air is to walk you guys through a black screen. Now you can see the American flag. That's good. There we go. Fireworks in the sky. I'm going to say so long. Drew Albaugh signing off. Enjoy the fireworks show.